Brock Lesnar has defeated Femi, Ruca is the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, and Roman Reigns wins Tribal Combat. That and more as we go over WWE Clash in Italy. We open up the night with Gunther versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Cody would go for a Cody cutter, but Gunther would catch him with a chop. Gunther would have the sleeper hold locked in, but Cody would be able to lift him up and fall back onto him. But Gunther raises up and locks it right back in. It seems like Cody's fading, but Cody's able to make it to the ropes. Cody would hit the crossroads to win the match and retain his WWE Undisputed Championship. But as Cody is celebrating, the replay shows that Gunther's legs was under the bottom rope, which means the pin shouldn't have even started. But the ref's decision is still final, and Cody Rhodes wins anyway. What a weird finish. I get trying to protect Gunther, but this was stupid and executed very poorly. This match was very underwhelming. I know these guys have a better match in them. Next up is Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship. Rhea would drop Jade face first onto the apron. Rhea would go for the riptide, but Jade would reverse it with a DDT. Rhea would hit a back suplex off the top rope, and B-Fab and Meechin would soon come down to the ring. Rhea would hit the riptide, but B-Fab would put Jade's foot on the ropes after some issues. But Charlotte Flair would soon come to help Rhea. Jade would hit Jaded, but Charlotte would put Rhea's foot on the ropes this time. But ultimately Rhea would hit the riptide to win the match and retain her WWE Women's Championship. These girls were cooking. This is easily Jade Cargill's best performance in WWE. Jade and Rhea work really well together. There were a few mishaps, but I still think this was a pretty good match. Next up is Brock Lesnar versus Femi. Brock attacks Oba before the bell can even ring, and he would hit 4 F5s, but Oba would still kick out. Lesnar would lock in the Kimura lock, but Oba would lift Brock and slams him down. Brock would F5 Oba through the announce table, and as it looks like Oba's down and counted out, Oba would stand right back up and gets back in the ring. Oba would go for the fall from grace, but Brock would get out of it, and he would hit one final F5 to win the match. I'm glad they didn't make Oba look like a complete bitch at least, but Brock's career should have ended at WrestleMania. Don't worry, Oba will win the trilogy and maybe put the bastard down for good this time. Next up is Becky Lynch versus Ruca for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Soul would hit a moonsault onto the outside. Soul would go for the Soul Snatcher, but Becky would catch her into an armbar. Soul would hit an X Factor off the middle rope, but ultimately Soul would hit the Soul Snatcher to win the match and win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The match was fine, but what a moment for Ruca. I'm excited to see what she'll do with the title, and hopefully Becky Lynch stays far away from the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We move on to the main event, Roman Reigns versus Fatu in Tribal Combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman would throw steel steps at Fatu. Roman would smash Fatu's hand with a toolbox. Roman would spear Fatu through the barricade, taking out 2 security guards. Roman would repeatedly smash Fatu's head into the exposed turnbuckle, and he would spear Fatu through a table in the corner. And Roman would hit one more spear to win the match and retain his World Heavyweight Championship. I think it's time we leave these Tribal Combat matches alone. The show ends with Roman Reigns standing tall with his bloodline, while Solo's bloodline watches, which means more bloodline lore in 2026. Woo! And that was WWE Clash in Italy. Oh man, what a waste of fucking time. The Cody and Gunther match should have been way better than it was. Honestly, it's shocking me to say this because I didn't expect it, but that Jade and Rhea match is the best match of this pay-per-view. The Oba and Brock match shouldn't have even happened. They should have ended at WrestleMania. The Becky and Soul match was fine. At least there's a good moment of Soul winning the Intercontinental Championship. And Roman and Fatu was Roman and Fatu in a Tribal Combat match. Tribal Combat matches have always been not the best, especially when it involves other bloodline members. But the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments are around the corner. Though they are Fatal 4-Way matches, it's still something to be a little bit excited about. We'll just have to see what's going to happen at Night of Champions. Let me know what you all think of Clash in Italy in the comments. But most importantly, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll make more silly videos like this in the future, so stop on by when the time comes. But until then, be careful.